sumbangan pihak swasta untuk membantu memberikan dorongan kepada atlet-atlet bertubuh. Dan saya telah berjumpa, mana mic? Okey, boleh. Salam sejahtera kepada semua. Sekretariat Jawatan Kuasa Bertubuh telah berjumpa dengan pelbagai pihak swasta untuk melihat apa lagi pop up yang pihak swasta mahu sumbang untuk memberi dorongan kepada atlet kita. Seperti yang anda sedia maklum, untuk ganjaran bagi pihak kerajaan sama sahaja untuk semua sukan Olimpik, pemenang tingkat emas akan membawa pulang RM1 juta. Dan setakat ini memang tak ada seorang pun atlet yang berjaya mendapatkan tingkat emas di Olimpik. Itu sebab penubuhan bertunggu adalah untuk memberi top-up services kepada atlet untuk meningkatkan lagi peluang untuk mereka membawa pulang tingkat emas tersebut. Saya telah berjumpa dengan 3 syarikat billboards setakat ini yang telah banyak membantu Timmas meletak profil-profil atlet kita di kawasan Lembah Kelang, dan kita mula tengok billboard dan screen ini di shopping mall dan juga di Kuala Lumpur. Jadi hari ini kita ada 2 penaja, iaitu Tan Sri Dr. Lim Wee Chai dan Encik Lim Kim Heng yang akan memberikan sumbangan, dan sumbangan ini akan diumumkan oleh koordinator kita, iaitu Datuk Stuart Ramaningam. Bagi pihak Kementerian Belia dan Sukan dan pihak kerajaan, kami menghadapi usaha sama antara kerajaan dan pihak swasta, dan kedua-duanya memainkan peranan yang sangat penting. KBS mengalu-alukan lebih banyak lagi syarikat swasta dan korporat untuk tampil ke hadapan dalam usaha sama memajukan lagi industri sukan negara. Saya difahamkan ada lagi yang sudah menghubungi RTG, dan setelah sekretariat dan koordinator ada keputusan, nanti mereka akan dikirimkan. Silakan Datuk Stuart Rahman.
Terima kasih YB. Thank you friends from the media for your time today. Just as YB clearly mentioned earlier, part of the responsibility of the Road to Gold Committee was to ensure that we are able to speak to corporate bodies to add value on not only top up of the performance areas of the athlete, but also on the reward programs for the athletes. We have been in touch with numerous organizations, and we are proud that today we are able to announce 2 partners that have already come on board to add their commitment towards the incentive pool for these athletes. As YB mentioned, top residency via the contribution from Tan Sri Dr. Lim Wee Chai himself is providing a luxury apartment worth RM1 million based in Setia Alam. After this, I'll pass the floor to the representative Patrick from top residency as well to provide a little more information of this property for the information of the media. Also representing Seng Heng today, we have Lim YY, as is known to us. He represents Seng Heng, and they also provide a contribution of RM1 million for the first gold medal. But this is towards the support of the program Bakat Badminton SS that has been established since 2012, and the athletes that have been already a partner to the program, Aaron Chia, So Wei, and Chan Teng Jie. This will be a contribution to these 3 athletes if any one of them win the gold medal. RTG has been in touch with numerous companies, and we hope that over the coming days we will be able to announce a few more partners that have come on board across the strive for us to reach that first gold medal. We are in contract stage with a number of companies to ensure that we are able to tie this up legally and formally with each company. And as we go along, we'll make that announcements with presence of YB or via press release, at least depending on the time towards the Olympics. As YB mentioned earlier, besides the sponsors that we have in front of you today, we have also had branding agencies and media agencies that have come forward to also bring Timmas to life. We've seen that on the billboards on highways all across Malaysia now, even in airports in Sabah. And we also have the branding agency to now put more, emotion behind the brand of Timmas. So YB, I maybe pass the floor now to our sponsors for them to share a bit of how they've come forward and the commitment that they have towards their efforts. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon, YB and everyone here. So, Tan Sri, Dr. Lim Vijay, we pledge an 1 billion luxury apartment at this top residency for Malaysia's first Olympic gold medalist. So, this top residency is a branded resident. In there is a very exclusive. Why? Because the buyer are exclusively selected, okay, to maintain the exclusivity of the property. Because why? Because this property is on top of this courtyard memorials. They allow in there only have 69 units. Okay, so it's very exclusive. And in where Tan Sri have invested 280 million cash without any loan. Okay, free from encumbrances.
First Olympic gold.
First Olympic
person
gold.
to get.
Yeah.
So, good afternoon, YB, Dr. Stewart, Dr. Nicole, good afternoon, and of course to all the distinguished guests and also members of the media, good afternoon. So, from Sending's perspective, my chairman, Mr. Lim Kim Heng, he would like to offer a cash reward of 1 million ringgit to the first gold medalist from the SS Junior Talent Badminton Program. I think I can elaborate a little bit more about the program since it's related to why only 3 players are eligible for this cash reward. I think a lot of the media will be wondering about this question, right? So SS Junior Badminton Talent Scholarship Program actually established in 2012, long time ago, more than 12 years ago. So during the program, when we first started, more than 3,200 junior talents participated in the selection process of this. So they were like talents from 12 years old to 15 years old, like Dr. Jack, I think that time was about 12 to 15 years old. So they came and participated throughout many, many months. And after a very stringent selection process through merits of performance and also through their attitude and all these kind of criteria to be met, finally, the 20 top talents from various backgrounds, various races or various experiences were finally chosen to receive a scholarship fully paid for their badminton training, their education, their meals, their everything. So a full board sponsorship for these talents to grow and with the hopes of being the next Olympic champion. So fast forward to where we are today, out of the 20 finalists, the 20 selected scholars, 3 of them qualified for the Paris Olympics, which is Aaron Chia, So Wei, and Chitlanjet. So that's why, as an extension to this program, my chairman remains committed, regardless, because the program is from 2012. We want to remain committed to our SS program. Hence, the cash reward is still there for our talents. Thank you.
Any questions? Ada soalan?
Nak tanya pada
Hilmi pada Flash Sukan, nak tanya pada Sidang. Menangkan 3 atlet ni, sekiranya yang menang gol itu bergol lelaki, adakah setiap orang akan dapat 1 juta, 1 juta?
Thank you for your question. Tidak. So kalau ada 2 orang yang menang, so the cash prize will be shared. Sama rata akan dikongsikan sama rata.
Question for YB or Dato' Stewart. So total now the prize pool for the athletes, how much? Roughly how much? 1 million, 1 million, 2 million. So is there any other parties that
Thank you. Very relevant question, and I think this number will keep changing as we go along. I think the official commitment that you have in front of you is $1 million in property and $1 million cash for the selected 3 athletes. But over the coming days, just before the Olympics, we hope we will be able to close what the prize pool is worth from corporate contribution. I believe I can maybe ask a representative from MSF to give what the government commitment in Shakam would be. This is fair across the board, but on RTG side, we are working on the contribution from corporate bodies. I think prior to the start of the Olympics, maybe we can make an official announcement later with the breakdown of contribution for all the companies. because there are some contributors that don't want a press conference, right? So we will try and put that together, and maybe pre the start of the Olympics, we will make an official statement on the total breakdown.
Question for YP Hana. I mean, countries like in Southeast Asia, we are racing to get gold medals at the Olympics compared to America, Australia, Japan, and all. And the prize money offered for the athletes very luxurious. Malaysia itself offer, like today we have roughly 2 millions, not including shutouts. How do you see, because we've been offering this for many times, for many years, but still we are still waiting for a long-awaited Olympics. So your thoughts on this?
First of all, I want to say that I believe that the drive for our athletes, right, the main drive is for sports excellence, not for money and not for, condo or the prizes, the rewards. I believe all athletes, including Datuk Lee Chong Wei, everybody who participated, they were all aiming for Olympic gold. And therefore, I don't think it's a problem of, oh, the reward is not attractive enough. Hence, our athletes decided not to go for gold. What we have now is the private sector coming alongside the government to reward their hard work in the event they come back with this gold medal. And so the motive is not to pursue all this. These are top up that people are coming alongside the government to say, here is to reward your hard work, right? For us, the shakam remains the same, okay? But through Road to Gold, top-up services, every other thing that the athletes needed to prepare themselves before Olympics, those were given to them. I believe that's more important. And if you look at the athletes who are already in the Road to Gold campaign, Dato' Azizo, Aaron, Sowi, and the rest, they are quite familiar with prize money like this in other tournaments. And so it's not something that I believe is at the back of their head when they are going and competing. They want to go for themselves and for Malaysia. Yeah. So this reward, I believe, will continue to increase based on the feedback and response we've been getting. And we will announce that before we go to Paris. Okay.
Another question for Dr. Stewart. Amidst all the things that happened prior for this, is it hard for you and the team, for RTG team, to convince other stakeholders to be part of Team Mas for the Olympics?
No, I believe the conversations have really accelerated conversations in the last month or so. I believe corporate bodies also have their business priorities, and the wave of the Olympics comes very late. I believe in all our conversations with the corporate partners, the belief from them is actually what's driving the conversations. We can offer, we can speak, but as you can clearly see, the corporate bodies are now coming forward and offering things within their means that they are able to provide. So I don't see any hiccups in that conversations. I don't see any resistance in that conversations. A lot of corporate bodies have different intentions. There is corporate objectives. There is obviously charitable or donations such as this to provide to the prize pool. But a lot of corporates, I believe, may even make announcements on their own and we encourage that. So we've also had conversations that we may not be able to make as a national body, but we've encouraged the corporate sector to come forward and maybe make that offers themselves as well to these athletes. All these athletes are professionals. They all have their own partners as well, and I'm sure they'll be rewarded by their own partners. So corporate sector has been tremendous in the last month coming forward, and I believe it will still continue following the announcement of this first partnerships.
There's no further question. I just want to conclude by explaining our hashtag for this Olympic is hashtag Kita Semua Team Mas, which we have launched together with Majlis Sukan Negara. So Kita Semua Team Mas is is a chant that we are rallying behind our athletes. But this is also applicable for any Pasukan Belia. That means it's not just for Pasukan Sukan, but Pasukan Belia representing Malaysia on a global platform, whether it's for debate or anything, they are more than welcome to use this hashtag Kita Semua Tim Mas. And the colours of the tiger, KBS and MSN has publicized it. It represents the colour of our Malaysian flag. And therefore, if the media can help us promote this, that would be excellent. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Top Love and Singing. Thank you for being with us.
Okey. Selesai sudah sidang media kita. Kita teruskan dengan acara bergambar. Dipersilakan Yang Hormat dan juga tetamu-tetamu hormat itu untuk berdiri. Kita teruskan dengan sesi bergambar.
Depan babi depan.
Di sebelah depan. Betul babi.
Oh, okay. Kalau semua kena
Baby, center please, center.
Okay.
Market.
Okay. Yes, together. Yeah.
Bagi foto, ambil foto dulu. Ada